what's up? Hi, how's it going? It is 7:30 now. I just put Calvin on the bus and came back up here. I work tonight, so I think I'm going to turn off this light because I started a fire. Let it warm up in here and turn off all the lights, and I'm gonna lay back down on the couch for a little while and go to sleep. Travis is in our room. He doesn't work tonight or anything. He woke up when my alarm went off, but I'm still the one that's up. I'm gonna go back to sleep because I have to be up till later tonight and I don't want to be exhausted at work. So I'm gonna go back to sleep for a little and hopefully I can still get in a workout before I go to work. But if not, I will definitely try to do that when I get home. But first, there was a little bit of snow on top of my car, like a couple of flakes that you could see. And on my way back up the hill, it started snowing a little bit more. So I'm curious to see if when I wake up, there's any more snow on the ground. So I slept a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I was right. I was so very right. Look how beautiful it is. It definitely snowed more. I thought it would. There's little birds up in the tree. Goodness, shake it off, doggy. Shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Bye, Diggy. Be the best dog in the whole wide world, okay? I love you. Here you go. Yes. I even have the heater on in here for you. You're welcome. I love you. Way down. There you go. Good dog. I am really straight digging this hair. Call me crazy, but I really like it. It's snowing. Snowing again. Just stopped and got the mail. Travis's birthday present's here. I ordered a yoga mat and it's already here. And then we have something for Calvin, but we didn't order anything for Calvin. So I don't know what it is because it's really little and...
We definitely didn't order it because it says Calvin's name on it.
That's very true. We wouldn't order it with the name Mandy.Winkler on it. So, I don't know who it's from or what it is, but Travis says we shouldn't open it, that we should let Calvin open it. But I'm so nosy, I want to know. So I'll have to find out from him later what it is. There was guitar picks in this bag for Calvin. I don't know who they're from. I don't know if they're just delayed coming from Calvin's present from Nana and Papa or if someone else sent them. But they're really pretty. So whoever sent them, if it was Nana and Papa, thank you. If it was someone else, thank you. Let us know. Update. It's still snowing. I honestly didn't expect it to be snowing this long, but it's gonna be all gone by either tonight or in the morning because it's supposed to be like 39 or 40 degrees tonight, so I don't even know why it's trying. But I haven't eaten anything today and I didn't bring anything for lunch, so I just ordered a to-go order, like a rice bowl from Chili's, and I'm stopping at the commissary and gonna get a couple fruit items, like tangerines or something. Maybe some baby carrot. Well, hopefully my food's done. So I got my food for lunch. It did take quite a while to get it, unfortunately. But I just had a day today at work. So there's these two particular people I work with. We will call them Carlos and, what's another good name? Ronald. Carlos and Ronald, right? That's what I said? Okay, so these two pair up and they're really, oh, excuse me trying to drive. These two particular gentlemen are really annoying together. Like, really annoying. Let's see, Carlos, he talks over top of you all the time. Like, thinks he's funny, talks over top of you, is always making these jokes that are so funny. Who's the other one? Ronald. He's a know-it-all. Like, the biggest know-it-all you've ever met. and it's real annoying. So like I had said the other day, I've been doing my Duolingo lessons at work, and I've been asking Nina, a German that I work with, like helping me while I'm doing my lessons and stuff, like why is this like this, or what is this, or like what's the rule for this. Like she's just been helping me, and she's just amazing. She's a really sweet lady, and I really like her. Oh, the speed bumps. Ooh, stop it, stop it, stop trying to fall. So every time I ask her for help, he thinks that means he needs to talk over top of her helping me and help me. Hey, there's a couple deals. Hi, little baby dudes. Little background, he's American. He hasn't like ever taken any German classes or anything. I think his significant other is German. She's from a different part of Germany though, and you know how the dialect's different depending on like where you're from, like different accents and things like that and the way they talk. So everything Nina tells me, he thinks he needs to tell me, well, it could be this way. Well, some people say it this way, it just depends on where you're from. And I'm like, I'm not asking that. Like, I don't care what you have to say. I'm not asking you. I'm asking about like the local dialect, how I would say this here. And a lot of the stuff it's teaching me on Duolingo, it's High German, as Nina's been saying. It's like the proper version of German, which is the same with English. Like we have that too. It's like a proper form of speaking, and it's not how people really talk, but it's a general form of the language that everyone, no matter where you're from, understands. He's not understanding that I'm not trying to learn every form of different words, and it's real frustrating. If you take those two, Carlos and Ronald, and put them in the same room on the same shift, they get real annoying. Carlos is always like making these jokes and stuff and thinking he's funny, and I'm like, okay, I can crack jokes too, like, you so funny. He had talked over top of me for probably one of the last times today before I was like, I am gonna fight you, like we're gonna go fisticuffs. And obviously I'm kidding, I'm not actually gonna fight anybody physically. It's kind of just my way of like, okay, like enough. I said that to Carlos, and then Ronald goes,
oh, you better listen to her, she might sit on you.
Excuse me? You said what? How old are we? First of all, I've been feeling a lot better about myself a little bit lately since I've been working out and eating healthier. I'm down like 4.7, probably 5 pounds at this point. Not that that's a lot, but I'm doing better for myself. That's good. So don't you dare try to put me down when I'm actually starting to feel a little bit better about myself. Like, who do you think you are? It made me more mad than it hurt my feelings, and I think that's a part of growing in a sense, because I wasn't like, oh boo-hoo, poor me, he was being so mean to me. I was like, shut your mouth. Like, that's rude, A. B, we don't say things like that. And C, I could say negative things about you too, but I choose not to because I have respect for people and I'm an adult and I know not to talk to people like that. So how about you treat me with the same freaking respect and shut your damn mouth. I was so mad. I wanted to say all this, but I didn't. Instead, walked away. I went over into the next, like by the next desk. Jenny and Tanya were over there, who I found out both watch our videos. So hey guys, sorry I'm ranting. You know who I'm talking about, but had to get this off my chest. It's real frustrating, and if I don't use real names, then no one really knows who I'm talking about unless you work with them and you've dealt with them too, then you would probably know, but yeah, I just had, like, everything was good. We'd been waiting on this group to come in, and they finally came in, and there wasn't as many of them as we thought there was gonna be, and like it wasn't real busy, but it wasn't like super slow the whole time. It was just like a decently good night. And then you have these two freaking jokers over here trying to, I don't even know what their goal is. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna ruin my mood today. You're not gonna make me feel bad about myself. Your opinion is worthless. Ronald, one of them in particular, has gotten a couple of DUIs in his day, and I already had a preconceived notion of my opinion of him because if you've had a DUI or you think it's cool to drink and drive, I don't like you. I don't care who you are, I don't like you. Drunk driver tried to claim the life of my husband when he was a teenager, so if you drink and drive, I don't like you. Sorry if that's rude, but I just don't. So that was I already knew we might have issues when I found that out, and then getting to know this person more and just how over the top he is, I'm like, we're never gonna be friends. We're never gonna see eye to eye. So I think it's probably best if you just leave me alone. I'm headed home though. Travis said that him and Calvin were headed home from Salcidos just shortly ago, and we're probably gonna meet up at the house about the same time. So hopefully they had a good day. I appreciate it.
Yeah.